Alrighty, we are here with some more Doki Doki this Monday. Hope everybody's been having a wonderful weekend and a great start to your week. I'm just gonna eat some food real fast before we even start here. Also, let me get rid of this here. All right, cool. What happened this week? This weekend my sister somehow got a new dog for us, even though we have two dogs already, which is pretty insane to think about because she went to go to one of our local, like, it's like a farm carrying store, like where you can buy feed for horses, dog food, cat food, just not like an actual animal store, but just like for like cows and stuff, like because of the Midwest and everything. So she's done that, and last Friday, a lady came up, and they always have, like, it's where like all the people go to like get rid of like their puppies or their dogs or cats or just any sort of animal. And basically she like went in and went out with the stuff that she wanted to get, and then the lady came up and was selling the dog, and so she started petting the dog or whatever, just to, give it some affection, and lo and behold, the lady just straight up drove away. The lady just said, all right, you're petting the dog, its attention is on you now, I'm out of here, see you later. Which is kind of messed up if you really think about it. And we're trying to give it to AWOL tomorrow, but apparently that they're actually like all stocked up tomorrow, full of animals that no one wants or needs. Well, I should really say no one wants, which is always kind of sad to hear about, but it is AWOL. Kiwi, thank you for the hydrate. Built some mashed potatoes. Can't believe it. How's your week, Yubi? How's your weekend? Hope everything's been going good for you. I'm just eating some food right now before we start streaming some Doki Doki. Gee, what's up? Thumbnail? My thumbnail? My thumbnail for my self-promotion on Twitter? What's so wrong with it? I mean, we're just a bunch of cute little girls who love to lift. What are you talking about, Z? We're just totally normal. Totally normal literature lift club. Where we read books, we lift the books, and then we go train. I caught a bit of the end of your stream before you got done, Z. Sounded kind of tired, and people were saying that I hope you get to feeling better. I hope you get to feeling better, man. I don't know what's wrong or anything, but I hope it all works out, man. You just seemed really, really tired, but you were chugging through it. At least you got to play with some friends, right? Playing some Phasmo with the friends. That's the shit. Oh, you were scared? Dude. There's no way you could ever be scared playing a scary game with the buds. I mean, it'll be a jump scare, but when it's Phasmophobia, that is the least scary game I think I've ever played in my life. That's supposed to be a horror game. I don't know. Scary games, I think, most gamers are scared for like the first 30 minutes or so, and then afterwards it's just either jump scares that get you, or, you just get so used to it. You're just like, yeah, that wasn't very scary. It's like, yeah, a ghost is like coming at you and it's like trying to attack you. Okay. I mean, if it was real life, it really wouldn't kill you, but kind of wish I would have hopped in earlier to see you get scared, but you know, time zones and work and all that. When I got home, it was the end of the stream, man. Also, shouldn't you be sleeping, or is the getting some, what's it called? Sleep apnea? Not sleep apnea. What is it? I'm trying to think. Insomnia. Yeah. Want to play some games before sleeping? Dude, that's literally me every single day of my life. Like, I don't think I can ever remember a day where I didn't game at least every day. At least for, like, a single couple hours. I might have an addiction. I don't know. It's like your main game you like to play. Honestly, Z, you seem like the type of guy who would really like to min-max in, like, an RPG, maybe. Since you like to be a tax accountant. Like to min-max on the IRS, taxing you, federal withdrawals, state withdrawals, you get a refund. Yeah, dude, you look like you'd play the shit out of some RPGs. Min-max. The type of Fallout character where by the end of the game and your max level, you've got like 10 in everything, like with all the, you pick up all the special perks, all the special buffs to help with charisma, strength, perception, intelligence, and all that. You don't have a lot of courage, unfortunately. Dude, look, it's a video game. You don't need courage to play a video. I mean, I guess you kind of do, but it's a scary game. Yeah, I get it. It takes courage to play, but dude, that was like the first time I played Dead Space. Like, Dead Space 3, like, co-op with a buddy was the most fun shit I think I'd ever played. And then I played Dead Space 1 last October, you know, and I was scared at first, and then I was like, oh, dude, no, this game is fun as shit. I love shooting zombies and shooting their limbs off. It's so fun. Also, Jabal's, it takes 570 gallons of paint in order to repaint the exterior of the White House. That is a fact I did not know I needed, but I'm so glad I need to know that now, because now I need to steal 570 gallons of paint in order to paint the White House not white. What's the color we're all feeling? I'm kind of... Oops, didn't mean to hit my mic, sorry. I'm feeling more of a, instead of the White House, we turn it into the Brown House and call it Poopy House. That's my opinion on it. Or maybe we can paint it green since it's March, and then every month we get to paint it a different color. Ooh. Maybe we have, like, purple for April. April's got that purple feeling, you know? You're welcome for all of this. Jabals, let me read that second one real fast. Superman couldn't originally fly. He would only jump from place to place. They made him fly in the 1940s because the animators didn't want to animate bent knees. That'll be $400 per fun fact. Well, all I have is a gum wrapper and a piece of pocket lint and $5. So, take it or leave it. I hope your day's been going good, Jabals. Honestly, as someone who can't even fucking draw, bent knees seem like the worst thing ever. And if you're asking why I'm not playing Doki Doki right now, I'm eating and then we'll get into it. But yeah, 1940. What's like your favorite era of like Superman or like DC Comics in general? I think I like this generation's Superman and Batman, like, you know, maybe the early 2000s, late 90s. I definitely like the way in the editors, or not the editors, but the way he looks, like, the way they redid in, like, the animated movies for, like, 2010, and above or whatever. You know, like, Batman Justice League Dark, you know, and all the Batman movies. I like those. I like that type of Batman. That Batman, like, costume looks sick. That suit is sick. Later in the 80s or 90s, yeah, like, Batman v Superman when they're, like, super fucking old. This generation of DC characters ain't too bad. I enjoyed the new Harley Quinn series. See, a lot of people have said that they like the new Harley Quinn series. I haven't personally watched it since it came out because I'm just not... I don't know what to say. I'm not very corporate. I don't like new shit very much unless it's like the animated Batman movies, like I was just saying a couple seconds ago. Like, those are like the only thing from Warner Brothers I like. That and the Superman show, or the Superman animated movies. The animated movies are fucking awesome. I love them. Definitely was a big fan of Teen Titans in my younger days. Love the old Batman cartoons. Yeah, the like TAS, Batman Beyond, Batman... What was the 2006 one called? It was just like Batman something, wasn't it? Batman Adventures. Trying to think about what else. Justice League Unlimited, Teen Titans. What else was there? There's like another Batman show I think I'm forgetting. It's like Dark Knight maybe or something like that maybe. For that one, it's a love-hate relationship with most. I'm a sucker for Batman Beyond. Dude, see, this is what I keep telling people is that... See, I was like 4 when Batman Beyond came... Well, not when it came out. It was in 99. I was 1, but... like, I started watching it because it'd come on, what was it, like, Toonami back on, like, Cartoon Network at, like, 4 o'clock p.m., like, right after school. So I'd just be like, hell yeah. It's Batman Beyond time. That was, like, one of my favorite shows I watched with my dad, is Batman Beyond. Terry was, like, a really... People give Terry a lot of shit for his character, but I honestly think his character was really well done for just being, like, a random kid that they just kind of picked out. And I guess in Justice League Unlimited, they explained his backstory, like, they kind of went in depth, like, they went hard in the paint on that lore for Terry. It's like, oh yeah, he's actually, like, kind of a genetic clone of Bruce Wayne. And then we set up him to have, like, the same exact circumstances to be like Bruce Wayne, where his dad dies. Now he will be Batman. It's like, that's kind of fucked up, don't you think? Teen Titans, but then stopped at Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go is booty cheeks. See, that's held a lot of controversy over, like, the past couple of years, I think, because originally Teen Titans Go was just a cheap imitation and mockery of the original Teen Titans, because it's like Zoomers today, like they're like the millennial, like the Zoomers today, like the Gen Z kids can't fucking hold more than like one thought at a time for an extended period of like more than 20 seconds. It's like, do this, do this, do that, do this, look this way, look that way. Now look at the colors, look at that color, look at this color. You know, look at all these explosions, look at all this pillows, look at, you know, shit like that. Like, it's just, you know, it gets exhausting after a while. But I heard that they actually turned pretty based in the last like year or two, is that they kind of just started having like running inside jokes about how awful the show is or something like that in the actual show, and it was kind of making some pretty good jokes about IRL commentary, which, I mean, that's pretty awesome in my opinion. You know, like, you know, fuck it, dude, if you got nothing else to like really kind of go for, then go meta, I guess. And I heard they do meta pretty well, so no, it's better than, you know, duty, poopy, stinky Teen Titans Go from like the first couple seasons, but the last couple seasons have been pretty okay from what I hear. It's for the newer generation. Then they had adult jokes like the milk thing. Yeah, you see, they have to have the jokes there like that. But I still don't think I've ever watched Teen Titans Go for probably more than a season, and that's just when it was on like TV when I was like away from work or just sick from school, or just, you know, it's over the weekend and I'm just having it on for ambience maybe, you know. So it's not... Sorry about that, I hit Alt-Tab, I need to take that off. But yeah, I don't know. I just never really enjoyed Teen Titans Go. Especially because I grew up with the original Teen Titans, and I could like actually comprehend what was going on with like my 6- and 7-year-old brain. Squirting milk on Wonder Woman was an interesting scene. Yeah, that's every guy's dream right there. From Justice League to Justice League Unlimited, it was Wonder Woman. Jackie, hi, nice to see you. Welcome. We're just talking a bit of stuff about Teen Titans right now. Some DC animated stuff. Just some old cartoons and comics right now. So feel free to hop in if you know anything, or if you got anything that's kind of offbeat, like a comic that no one's really ever heard of, or just a show no one's ever really heard of. Only Cartoon Network show I watched all the way through was The Amazing World of Gumball. See, I was in that weird age range, because that was when I was in high school, so I was like 14. I was like 14 to like 16 when it started kind of gaining traction, and then I was in college, you know, when it got done. But I've heard that it's like really good in the later scenes, man. Like it's in the later seasons, it gets pretty good. I think the last time I watched it was after Gumball and Penny became a boyfriend and girlfriend thing, and I was just like, all right, well, that's the end of the show, isn't it? That's like his one thing he was trying to do the whole series, so I guess that's it. When you're in elementary and early middle school, everyone watched it? Yeah, like, that's just, so you're like the same age as my brothers, and then my brothers are, you know, like 13 to 18 right now. You know, I'm 25, so I'm like a fucking boomer to them, so, yeah, you know, I'm getting up there in age. Oh, yeah, oh, that's way, way old. Yeah, I'm a fossil, man. I'm a dinosaur. 19? Dude, you're 18 plus. Hell yeah, dude. Turning 20. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dude, Z, no reason to apologize. If you're playing Valorant, get that rank up, dog. I need you to go diamond, double plat, whatever it takes right now, okay? I need you to get out of that bronze tier and go beast mode. I need you to hit those headshots. I need you to be cracked, okay? I need you to be hitting 90s on some folks. Yeah, what was I talking about earlier? Turning 27 this year. Jackie, dude, you're such a fucking boomer, man. Oh my god. 2 years older than me, fucking grandpa. Oh my god. I feel like, is it just me, or has it been like the new like 40 has turned into like 30, and then over like the generation it's turned from like the new 30 is now 20? Like you're just like, damn, I feel fucking old. Like I take one step out of line, and then my legs just hurt for the rest of my life. Like, thank you for agreeing with me, Jaballs. So I have this thing. It's like, it's not rickets, but it's like every time I step, you can hear my ankles crack. Like they do the pop. And I'm like, I don't think that's normal. It's been that way for like the past like, I don't know, however long I've had consciousness. I don't know. I probably fucked it up during my earlier years, and now it's just kind of like pop, 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 pop. Felt old once you hit 18, dude. Let me tell you, 18. That's when I felt the most alive, because I'm 18, man. It's like, oh man, we got out of high school finally, even though that's like the one thing you're gonna miss out of everything, because it's one of the 4 fastest years of your life, just like college, and you gotta enjoy it, man. But yeah, 18 is when I got my fake driver's license so I could go drink. I put down I was 23 instead of like 21, you know, at the bare minimum, and it was like, well, I have facial hair, so it works, you know, so, you know, it all evens out. Stop caring about how old I felt once I hit 25. Jackie, I'm right there with you, man. I'm turning 25 this year. Right here, right this upcoming in 2 months, man. I'm gonna be 25, and I'm gonna be fucking old as dirt. I'm gonna wither away into a husk. I don't miss high school at all. I was such an awkward one. Now I'm way better than a year ago. I'm glad to hear that, Jabals. As someone who kind of fit, yeah, I agree with that. I was a bit socially awkward. I never really got invited to parties or anything, and I always wanted to go to ones because I was like, well, my dad always told me about what he'd do back in like the 80s and 90s, you know, is that it's like party, party, party. You know, it's high school, go party. I was like, okay, I'll try. and like, I just always came off as kind of awkward and just, you know, couldn't really fit in super well, but I used to play baseball like in the summer with all the cool kids, so I kind of had some leeway with the cool kids, and so I was kind of in their group and kind of not. You know, I wasn't in the inner circle, but, you know, I was invited to some parties every once in a while. Still trying to lose weight and gain strength, but yeah. Avoided people in high school. I'm part of the people in my class who didn't go to jail immediately after graduating. Dude, that's like the biggest flex you could ever have on people like that, is that it's like, hey, what did you guys do over the summer? Oh, I was in jail for, you know, the 3 months. Like, what'd you do? I stayed sober and stayed inside and played video games and had a great time. What was it like? Couldn't be me, man. Couldn't be fucking me. Oh, thanks for the follows, Jabals. I need to fix that, thing. Need to fix the follow thing, but, thank you for the follow very much. Welcome to my gym. I appreciate you coming in here and chatting with me. I stayed inside learning code and gamed. Dude, let me tell you, my cousin, he actually learned coding, and he's, like, really good at it, and I don't speak to him too often, but I love the guy. Absolute Chad, dude. He's about to get married this year, and it was funny because I was talking with him, and his siblings, all my cousins, and they were like, they all walked in on him like coding like throughout all the night. He had like his hoodie up over his head, like the typical hacker you'd see in a movie, and he was just typing on his keyboard. Hold on, that was my mic. He goes just typing on his keyboard like this, and they like opened up his blinds, and he goes like he's actually like screeching from the sun. It was hilarious to hear that. But yeah, see, I actually tried coding once in community college, and let me just say that is the hardest shit I think I've ever done in my life, like to wrap my head around. Like it wasn't really super hard, but it was just like it's time. It's a huge time investment. And I was like, I'm not gonna do this if I want to learn how to do video games. I'll just pick up another thing to do. I was like, I can't do this, man. My brain. It was like I had like 2 life choices to go with for what I want to do. I love video games, so I was like, well, I either want to learn how to make games or be a graphic designer for games or something like that. Even though I can't draw for shit, you know, I can't. It was like, dude, it was like the hardest thing for me to come up with. Let me show you here. This is something I did for another streamer named Laggy Kitten. Good friend of mine. And so I drew this cone for him. Like I traced like an actual cat cone, and then like you can see it's all like rippled and stuff on the sides. It's still learning, but yeah, like it said, it's a time investment. Yeah, it's a huge time investment. It sucks. Like, it really sucks. That's just like the one thing I was like expecting to just go beast mode at and be like, oh yeah, coding's easy, man. Watch this shit. It's like we're like learning how to code for, I don't even know what it was. It was like Notepad++ or something like that. It had like a lizard on it for like the thumbnail. I was like, this is the hardest shit ever. And then we coded for like a basic game in NetBeans. That's what it was. It was NetBeans. I was like, I'm not even sure what NetBeans is. I know it's not C++. Yeah, it's not C++. It was literally NetBeans. I think it was like I don't know what language it was. Let me see. Let me look up coding languages. It might have been C++. I know Java. It was definitely probably Java. I think it was Java. It was definitely Java. That's what it was. That now that I just read Java, that just completely threw me back into community college. That was, yeah. It was like we learned JavaScript. I was like, holy shit, dude. Most games use Python. Yeah, I was like learning on a completely like shit tier script and it's like, this would not help me at all if I ever went to like an actual good college. If they used Python, I'd have to relearn everything. But yeah, with NetBeans and JavaScript. JavaScript is way easier than Java. Yeah, I think it was JavaScript. It was probably JavaScript because of how easy it was, but I was still like, I'm kind of confused. Please help me, teacher. I'm scared. Please help. But yeah, if I would, and then I went to college for actual like graphics communications, which is kind of like graphic design, and it's like, this is all I can come up with. I just traced the cone outline here, and then made a little, you know, I made a little gray line here with 3 gray squares, and that was like it. I was like, I'm done, dude. I like used the pencil tool in Photoshop to like trace over, and then I used like another pencil that was darker, you know, all black, and then put it over. I was like, dude, this is the worst drawing I think I've ever fucking done. But yeah, that's me at drawing at 25. It took me like an hour to do. I hope you're happy. Anyway, I've been awake since midnight last night. I'm heading to bed. Dude, good night, Jackie. Have a great time. Have sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Be as snug as a bug in a rug. The haters don't want you to have that, okay? Flex on the haters. Be comfy. Be absolutely comfy. Stay warm. It was actually supposed to be getting warmer here down where I'm living, but sadly, that's not really been the case. It's been kind of cold the last couple days. It's been windy. It was really windy today. It was like 30, 40 miles an hour today. It was insane. Yeah, high school again, it was just, you know, not really a super eventful time for me. I mean, I got drunk for my first time like my junior year when people were already getting drunk at like 14 on like the 8th grade. Or like 8th or 9th grade. So, you know, had some stunted growth there in high school. What else? Yeah, I just never really fit in with like the popular kids either, but you know, there were definitely people who definitely didn't fit in with popular kids out there. They wouldn't get bullied, but they just get, you know, like teased every once in a while, and it wasn't super awful, but you know, you look back on it and you're just like, damn, I was kind of a horrible person for that one. So, you know, that just shows that you've grown as a person, what you're capable of as growing. If you have memories like that where you're just like cringing at your older self and just like, oh fuck, that was horrible of me. But yeah, because I remember this one time we had this kid who wasn't yeah, dude, you're not a loser, man. Like, dude, after fucking high school, dude, no one really gives a fuck what you are. Like, it's just like you're another human being in the machine of the world. Like, as, you know, as nihilistic as that sounds, it's literally all it is. It's literally just that. You're just another cog. You're just another human going about their day. And most people won't give you the time of day to even look at you twice, you know, like, you know, unless you're like super fucking handsome or super fucking ugly. You know, but you know, if you're in that average, you know, you're just like, all right, yeah, it's just the way life is as you grow older. You just, because kids are just assholes. Kids are the biggest pieces of shit in the world, and you just have to kind of realize that. You have to grow and learn from it. Because when I realized that, I was like, okay, what is like the biggest dick thing I did in high school? And the only thing that I could really think of was in the boys' locker room, we had a you're also hated if you're a bitch. Yeah, if you're like a total Karen to just the retail workers at a place, and or you just think you're all hot shit and or that your shit don't stink, then guess what? I got some news for you, sister or brother. You're getting bottomed. You're getting rock bottomed straight down to hell. That's all I can say on that one. Yeah, yeah, just don't, like, be a dick to people, and I think you'll be okay in life. Just don't be an asshole. Don't, you know, yell at people for just doing their job. Like, don't be a total Karen to people. And don't be what's like a Kyle? Don't be a Kyle to people. Don't be a Kyle or a Karen. No, just you know, I'm pretty laid back about stuff is, you know, just, oh man, we can't, it's like, hey, do you guys have this in stock or whatever? And it's like, no, I don't think we do. It's like, can you go check in the back? And they'd be like, yeah, I guess. And then they come back in. It's like, they could come back and either they have it or they don't. And then, you know, if they don't, oh well. But then, you know, some lady's gonna be like, what do you mean you don't have it? It was said on the website that you had it inside, blah, 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 you know? And it's like, lady, just calm your horses. I'm gonna need you to hold those horses, okay? Don't yell at the person just doing their fucking job. They're just like you and me. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, thank you so much for bringing this up, Jaballs. Thank you. So, I recently went to a trip to Disney and Universal with my family down in Florida. And there was this lady, like a total fucking Karen. I've never spotted one out in the wild before. It was like a moment. It was a pure fucking moment of like Discovery Channel. I felt like I was on Discovery or Animal Planet. I was like, I looked over and this lady's just giving this dude like on one of the rides, like he's just one of the guys at the front of the line, like one of the employees. He's like, you know, just, you know, fast passes or whatever. And she's just ripping his ass for some reason. I was like, what are you doing, lady? Like, he's just doing his job. And I think she tried to make reservations for the ride or something like that, or about a fast pass maybe that was expired or something. And she was like in a group of 6 people or something like that, but she was the one that went up to talk to him and just being a total fucking bitch, man. Like, rah, 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 rah. You can't tell me that this doesn't work this way. We should be at the front of the line, blah, blah, blah. And then she like walks off and then she comes back and starts yelling at him even more. I was like, I don't think I've ever been so angry for a person in my life. I was like, I'm about to go walk up to that woman and pardon my French here. I was like, I was gonna walk up to her and be like, hey, you need to stop being a fucking cunt, okay? This guy's just doing his fucking job just like everybody else here. Just like you do your job, he's gonna do his job. So just leave the poor fuck alone, alright? He's got enough on his fucking plate here working at Disney. He works at fucking Disney. He doesn't need your life. He doesn't need your fucking stories and all your yelling to make his life even more fucking miserable for the day, okay? Just let him go. Like, my mom was there. I was like, Mom, I'm about to just walk up to her and just tell her that she's being a fucking cunt right now. And she was like, don't do that. Don't do that. And I was like, all right, I'll stay my hand this one time. But if I see it, if I'm alone and I see it next time, I'm going in for the kill, man. I'm going in. I've had my fair share of Karens before at work, and I'm sorry to hear that, Jaballs. Karens are not fucking fun to deal with. Do you work at Target? Because I feel like it's usually at super centers like Walmart, at shopping markets like Walmart or Target. That would be where you can spot a Karen in the wild just about any given day. That's just my opinion, though. Dave and Buster's, yeah, classic. The classic D and B, baby, putting some D's and some B's, if you know what I mean. Where most people are the dumbest, yeah, because they pay for fucking overpriced alcohol and they pay for overpriced food and then go game like children. Like, it's just a recipe for disaster. I'm a game tech, yeah, like, yeah, you're just there to like try and fix a machine, and then the machine's like 30 years, like, 15 years old, and it's like, dude, I don't even know the code for this. Like, what the fuck was this even like made on? It's like I know C++, but it's like, dude, this shit was like ran on like a goddamn potato from like 2003, man. Like, I don't know. But yeah, definitely like when those games break and people are drunk, it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad, especially when the Karens are drunk. When the lads are out, got a few buddies in them, a few Bud BLs, a few Bud Lights. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a shit show, man. Games aren't that bad, just the dumbasses, yeah. They'd be like, it's like, yeah, imagine you being a game tech and they're like just trying to turn in their tickets, and it's like, I'm not the guy for this. Like, I just work on repairing the machines and that's it. Please leave my area. Tickets are on the other side. Live in an area where most people drop out of school. Dude, I'm sorry to fucking hear that. That's like low, that's like room temperature IQ type of shit. Like, I don't say I'm the most like fucking smart person out there. I try and be humble about that. I mean, I'm book smart, but I'm not like the most street smart, but I usually like know when to not you know, do certain shit to get me in trouble. You know, that's just like common sense type of shit. But yeah, the dropping out of school is like not the way to go. Just at least like stay until high school and then, you know, choose to go to college or not. Just don't drop out of college, because I mean, you know what person can have success after dropping out of college? I mean, some do, but that's like one in every like what, like few 100,000 or something like that. Like, just, you know, get the education, get it done, and you're fucking off. Your life starts. You have your whole rest of your life. You have another 70 years of your life to go live. Like, go have fun. Programmers? Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess programmers are needed, so yeah. You're right. I guess also furry artists, if you want to be counted in the same group as them. They make a shitload of money. You know, a lot of commissions, and it's just like they have their... What is it, like their fursona is just getting drawn, and then them like farting or something, and then it's like, that'll be $300, please. Thank you very much. Now go fuck yourself. I'm gonna go bleach my eyes. That's just like such a weird job. Like, it sucks for like artists who want to get their names out there, and then their whole portfolio or a majority of it is just all furry porn. Like, that's gotta be like, it's gotta do something to your psyche, man. It's gotta do something to the old brain, the old cerebellum. It's gotta mess you up some way or another inside. Yeah, my cousin who's the programmer, he definitely I think he works at like Pepsi now. Like, he's one of the Pepsi programmers, maybe, I think, or something. I don't know. I'll have to ask him what type of programming he's doing. I guess you could also say bodybuilders, but I'm not really the type to really go super fucking bodybuild, but I like bodybuilding a little bit. I've been doing it for the past couple of years, so I guess I like it, you know. Humble brag. So let me like move my dish out. How's he? Find a new way to work out. You hate doing it? Do you take pre-workout at all? Or need to get healthy, you know? Yeah, I know you need to get healthy. Really, like, meal prepping is like the best way to like get healthy, is just have your meals planned out for like the first few days of the week, or just the whole week in general. You know, rice, broccoli, avocado, you know, beef, fish, chicken, of course. You can have a little bit of pork, maybe a little bit. You want to have like a cheat day, I guess. Rice, broccoli, definitely like celery, asparagus, carrots for the fiber, apples for fiber, pineapple because I love the taste of pineapple. I mean, fruits are full of antioxidants, so I mean they'll help a lot. Don't work out at all. Well, if you're scared of going to the gym, I would recommend like just some at-home workouts, calisthenics. You know, just, you know, if you're, oh, let's say you're on like a break time, or just, you know, like if you're playing video games, if you're gaming, you know, like let's say you're not in like a fast action like responsive game like Call of Duty where you're on respawn, where you got respawns like in a team deathmatch or something. Like if you die, like, and then, you know, you gotta wait for the round, and do like 5 to 10 push-ups, you know, 5 to 10 squats, 5 to 10 sit-ups, you know, some stuff like that. Lightweight, I mean, you can use like cans of fruit, cans of vegetables, cans of Campbell's soup, trying to think about like milk jug curls. You could do milk jug curls, like you just save your milk jugs, fill them with water, and then just start curling them, or you know, doing some flies with them, some shoulder presses, shoulder flies with them. Usually because I'm busy, but yeah, I wouldn't mind trying something out. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, coding is definitely, yeah, if you're, I know you're busy because coding, like you said, is a time investment. It's just, it's fucking in there. Like, you gotta just stay focused, stay on the grind for, you know, however many hours you're working for, you know, and then, you know, you're out. But yeah, if you're just busy all the time, like my mom and, well, my stepdad is really too busy, but my stepdad is likes to go to his garden, out at his barn and go garden. That's like his hobby time, is what he does out there at the barn, and then gardens and like makes vegetables. My mom is just always busy though. Like she gets up at like 5, goes to work at 6, and then comes back home at like 6 or 7, and then it's like, you know, that's like a 12-hour, 13-hour shift, you know, and it's just like, oh, well, I'm gonna eat dinner, watch my show, and pass the fuck out, because that's life. You know? But yeah, I could definitely give you some tips if you want, you know, like, and I always try, and if people want to, I mean, that's why I have the about me down there in my bio, is like, hey, if you want to learn how to work out, let me know. I'm not gonna force it on you, but just ask some questions if you need to know something or a little bit. I'll definitely try my best to help out. But yeah, definitely like just stretching will also help. Just, you know, getting up in the morning, stretching, touching your toes, leg pulls to your ass, spinal twists. Thinking about trying some cardio. Yeah, dude, yeah, definitely. Don't do it every day though. Do it like, cardio is just something that mainly want stamina so I can go into the military. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely don't have to run every day. Just every other day would be fine too. I used to do cross country, so back in high school, so I would run literally every fucking day except the weekend. Like the weekend was my time off, and I would go out and drink beer with the homies and try and party. You know, but yeah, stamina, you can also get it at the gym from just doing normal weights. So if you really wanted to, you could do cardio one day, and then the next day you could go to the gym the next day, or just stay at home and do like, you know, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and do like some normal, like just buy like some lightweight stuff, you know, like nothing above like 20s maybe, like just get like 10s to 20s, you know, and then just start working on them from there. You know, bench press on, like, you can do like bench press on the ground. It's the floor bench press, I think is what it's called, something like that. It helps with the back. Like it definitely helps with your back and your chest. You feel it more in your chest because your elbows can't go down behind your back anymore. Like, so they hit the ground and then it's just back up, and you'll feel it more in your upper pecs. In my opinion, that's just where I feel them. In the sides, you'll feel them in the sides, and in the uppers a little bit more. Yeah, yeah, if you want stamina though, definitely don't be doing like cardio every day and losing fat either. You can definitely be in a calorie deficit. That definitely helps out too with you know, losing weight, which is, you know, which I think, you know, is beginner knowledge, but it's fucking true. You know, it's, you know, you fucking, you know, you take in less calories than you're dishing out throughout the day, or you're, you know, kind of, you know, you're eating like the same amount of calories, but you're just working some of it off, so you're technically in a calorie deficit, you know. So, you know, you eat 2,000 calories, and then it's like, hey, go for a run, and then you burn like 200, 300, and now you're down to like 1,700, 1,600, whatever, you know. So then you're in a calorie deficit now. That would even like take into account that like you eat like your 2 meals before, like if you're on a normal diet, you eat 2 meals before, and then you go work out, or you go and run for cardio, you know, burn your calories, and then you get home, eat a post-workout meal for like, you know, 300, 400, and then, you know. But yeah, definitely like just keeping track of what you're consuming in a day will definitely help go a long way. Pardon me. A little bit burpy. On keto it helps, but to be honest, I don't like not eating bread. Yeah. I'm kind of on the fence about just getting rid of my bagels at 8 in the morning too. I get why people don't eat the bread. But I mean, oh, pardon me. Even some people, I'll just cut out like all like gluten and like a large majority of carbs. Like just, you know, like Tim Pool, you know, not to get political. Like he says he does No rice, no bagels, no bread, and it's like it helped him lose from like I think it went from like 195 to 175. So I mean, yeah, like you can do it. Like it helps. It's all about mental fortitude and everything. But I usually just go with like if you want like some okay bread, I think the best bread you can get is probably Dave's famous bread. Like Dave's is like pretty good bread. It's like whole wheat bread, but it's like way better for you in my opinion. It's, you know, got like a little bit of protein in it, and it's not as many carbs, and it's not, I don't even think it has fat in it. It might have 1 or 2 grams maybe. But yeah, just definitely like not eating a lot of bread like you used to. Like especially when I was a kid, like I grew up on white bread, and I was like looking at white bread like now, like a couple of years ago, I was like, holy shit, dude, this is like horrible for you. I was like, how do I not have cancer from this? Like it's a bit bad, don't you think, to just kind of be eating white bread like you're in the 70s and 80s again, and then now you have all these, you know, all these chemicals and all this other shit in it. Not to say that, like, you know, Dave's bread probably doesn't have it, but it's like the big mega corporations, they do not give a shit. They will use whatever they want, whenever they want, inside of whatever they want to get you to eat it, you know. And then people don't look at the nutritional facts, and it's like, oh, well, may contain, you know, fluoride, may contain lead. No, may contain cancer. Guess what? Now you have cancer and diabetes, so say goodbye to your foot and say goodbye to your hair. So yeah, I still eat bread, just I try not to just, it's like my bread is just kind of like Thomas's bagels and Dave's Power Bread. Those are usually my 2 bread things that I stick to, and even then I don't even eat bread every day. I usually kind of stop around Saturday and Sunday, I think, if I'm not, because usually when I wake up like 11 a.m., like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. for breakfast, and by that time I'm just kind of like, I'll just have like lunch. I'll just have one of my meals I prepped. But yeah, definitely eating food like chicken and rice is a common one, but you can definitely go with like chicken broccoli, chicken potatoes, hamburger broccoli, hamburger rice, avocado. You can work in there to make some guacamole, you know, just mash up the avocado, make some guacamole. And like I'm saying guacamole like unironically, it's guacamole. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I've become Austin Powers. I've become too groovy, baby. Chicken ain't terrible, but I'm getting tired of it. Yeah, definitely, like, you don't have to just eat chicken, man. Like, I think that's what some people miss, is that you can eat chicken, fish, you know, like chicken, eggs, fish, hamburger. You can add in a little bit of pork every once in a while to get a little bit more fat in it. Avocado allergy. I didn't even, it's gonna sound really, I've never heard of someone with an avocado allergy. Really? Avocado allergy. It's insane. I didn't know that. That's insane. I didn't know you could, I mean, I knew you could be allergic to like eggs and stuff, and like, that's insane. Can't get rid of his red meat mainly because, dude, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I'm a couple states above you, so I go with it. I'm Midwest, man. I'd die for it. Closes your throat, dude. You just gotta power through it, man. Who gives a fuck? Get those gains. So what if my body shuts down? I'll look good. I'll have my 6-pack. Yeah, it'll be a closed casket, but it'll also be an open casket for my fucking sick-ass abs. That's how I want my casket to be. An open casket, but they just show my abs. Or maybe they'll do like one of those old torture methods. I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be like scathing something. do. I still want to talk to this girl I've been hanging out around with. Well, I mean, I'm not a love guru because I've never been in a dating relationship. Like, I've never been in an actual relationship, so I can't really tell you. All I can tell you is just, you know, pursue her and love her, cherish her. I mean, just, you know, okay, this is how I want to, this is kind of how I want to go out, except not like, okay, let me see if I can bring this up. I'd still like to be alive is what I'm saying, to talk to her, so sorry, babe, I had to get these sick gains and had to eat avocado, so I'm dead. Alright, let me, God, could you imagine? Just want to let me make sure this is, like, POS here, maybe. Alright, so, real quick here. This is what I'm talking about when I say that, like, maybe if they, like, had a coffin like this where I could, where they have it, like, oh, it's, like, in the fuck? Can't do that? Alright, whatever. Maybe I'll just bring it up here, hold on. I think I know what it is. No? Really? Okay, that works though. Well, what the hell? Well, alright. Guess I'll go screw myself. But basically, scaphism is like, they hollow out a log to where they slide your body in, and then they drill holes for your feet and your legs and your arms and your head, and then they just pour it, and they feed you nothing but milk, honey, and like milk and honey, and that's it. And then like you just start shitting and pissing in there, and then it attracts all the wildlife, and they start like eating you. Except I don't want to die like that. I just want a coffin like that, where I get to show off my sick ass legs, my quads, my biceps, and my pecs, and my abs. That's what I'm trying to get at. I wanna leave in a cool coffin like that. Yeah, I totally didn't know that. Coffins were allergies. Yeah, brain no work. So at the beginning of the stream, I was talking about how my sister got a new dog like over the weekend. Like, yeah, it was like this lady just like walked up like at one of the not pet store, but just like for feeding stores, like for animals like cows and horses and stuff, and like farmer tools. And dude, like she just like brought a dog, like puppies, and then like my sister started petting them, and then the lady just walked away and drove off, and now we have like a third dog at our house for the meantime. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, that was insane. That was the most fucked up thing I think I've ever heard a human do, kind of. Not really. It was probably, she was probably like, I can't grow attached to this dog, or else if I keep this dog for another 5 minutes, I'm gonna love it forever, so I have to go get rid of it. Funny thing is that we actually have a guy who in our town goes out to that same place, and he sells Walmart honey, but he just takes the Walmart honey and just puts it in like mason jars, and then he just sells it like as his own. It says freshly made bee honey, like 100% pure. Like, dude, he's on the hustle. He's on that grind mill. He's on that Sigma male grind set. It's probably the stupidest thing I've fucking seen, but holy shit, that's hilarious. Like, and people will go up and buy it too, because they don't know what he does. Like, they're either out of town or they just don't know it. And it's just so funny to see. Because I heard it from my friend when he went in. He saw the dude buying, like, just fucking the honey bears, you know, like those type of honey things, like the honey bears, and just fucking like 15 of them at a time, and then like he'd go outside, pay for them, and then he'd go into his car and start pouring them in his car, like in the mason jars. Like, oh my god, dude, you are Like, that shit probably costs, like, with inflation, that's probably like $50 right there, and then you're gonna be only making like $20. Maybe. Yeah, as long as you're still breathing, I'm happy, dude. That's like me every day. Like, I mean, kind of. Not really. It's like, I don't want to die, but it's like, dude, I really just want to take like a 1 year long nap and see how life changes, you know? That's what I want. I don't want to die, but I just don't want to be awake either. I just want to go into a fucking coma for like the next year or two and then just chill out and relax. Oh, we can't do that because we're fucking humans and not bears. I would love to hibernate. No, except during like the summertime. I would love to hibernate during the summertime and not the winter. I love winter. Winter's the shit. I love cold. You can technically, yeah, after I go to Thanksgiving. Yeah. Go to Thanksgiving and get put into a food coma for the next 7 hours. After eating everything in my gut about to burst. Fucking blow up. Medically, at least? Yeah, medically induced coma. Dude, put me on that shit immediately. Like, right now. Please, I beg you. Stick that IV in me. Put me to sleep with whatever it is. Coma gas. Which, I mean, speaking of coma gas, that's like that's a Star Wars thing. We're talking about, you know, since we were talking about animated stuff earlier and just got into the sci-fi right there with coma gas. It's a transition. Oh my god, we've been talking for an hour. Holy shit, dude. We're gonna play Doki Doki now. If you're okay with that. Let me bring this bad boy up. Also, that's a flawless transition into Doki Doki, by the way. Doki Doki. Alright. Where you at, game? I brought you up. Game, where are you? Oh, game. I'm gonna beat you to death. Where are you, game? There you are. Aren't you big? Here we go. Everyone say yippee! Game time. We started out with fun facts and now we're talking about comas? Dude. That's just the normal way it goes. Oh, hold on, I forgot to load. Where were we? You were here. I walked Sayori home once. Yippee! I love this game, dude. I love this game too. So next week, since we hit 200 followers the other week, I'm gonna be playing Katawa Shoujo, which is a dating sim for like disabled chicks, where they're like missing their legs or they're blind or they're missing like arms or something like that. You know, just some simple, lovely, good vanilla, wholesome stuff like that. And so yeah, we'll be doing that probably next Monday. And but for now, we're gonna continue some Doki Doki. So let's get into it. My voice acting is also super awesome and super unbeatable. So just watch this when I talk about the girls. When I'm a girl, you'll never know that I was a man. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Oh yeah, also my guy's name is Chad Thundercock, by the way. So no surprises there. I'm just the complete alpha sigma male. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Thundercock 5. Dude, I tried, but he's super small. No, that's Thunder Chode you're thinking of. That's Chad Thunder Chode. Chad Thunder Chode, but yeah. He's just like me for real. I'm doing the little anime girls where they put their fingers together and they start touching like their index fingers with their thumbs up and they're going to well. I like how we get to I mean Thundercock is small but nuts as fast as thunder. Dude, Thundercock may be small, but those nuts are loud as shit, man. They shatter the ground when I walk, man. They make the earth rumble with every given step I take. Do you think the Flash would be weighed down by his massive nuts if he had nuts like that? Like, or do you think he'd just go at the same speed? Do you think since he's lightning fast, would he have thunder nuts? Like, do you think him clapping cheeks would just be like the sound of thunder, and then that's it? Like his woman wouldn't even feel it. It would be what's her name? What's the Flash's girlfriend's name? Not Wally's or the other Wally, but Barry's. What was her name? Can't remember. Sayori fumbles with her words. What the hell is this conversation? This is just the normal conversation. This is the type of shit you find on Twitch, man. This is the content you come here for. God, it's gonna bother me that I actually don't know her name right now. Flashes. Iris. Yeah, it was Iris. Yeah, he just like clap Iris's cheeks and then he'd be gone. Get the sound of thunder and then that's it. She'd be like, "Did you?" And then he'd be like, "Yep," and then just run away. He's like, gotta go fight crime. See ya. Love you, honey. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Oh yeah, we're also doing the Yuri route, by the way. His Yuri route is best route. I love Yuri. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Oh, what kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. Well, look. Sayori, you're my childhood best friend, and I enjoy you, and I respect you. But you can't be cock-blocking me. Okay, sister? I gotta go with my gut. I gotta go with best girl Yuri, okay? This is my one and only chance to get a hot mommy-dommy girlfriend who's taller than me. And she has purple hair. You know how rare that is in anime? A cool chick with purple hair. Well, it's actually not that rare, but still. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? It makes my heart go doki doki. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Haha, you admitted it. You only have love for the bazongas? No! No! Okay, maybe a little bit. Maybe a tad. I can neither approve or disprove that. My lawyer is... He has said to me that I can no longer go into detail about it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Yeah, you were my childhood best friend. I love you. But not as a woman, but as a friend, as a bro, as a Chad, as a fellow Doki Doki literature enjoyer. You're my best friend. Never go without you, bro. If you say so. I do say so. Conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird response. Or a weird question. Oh my god, can't read. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Love Sayori and Monica. Monica for reasons I can't say yet. Listen, dude, I already know what happens in this game. It's my first playthrough, but I already know everything because I've watched so many playthroughs of this shit, alright? You're not gonna spoil anything for me here, but I do want the Yuri route, so I have to try and figure out what words to pick here. But yeah, Monica, I think, is second best girl. Sayori is third, and then Natsuki, I just don't like Cinderase very much, so she gets fucking thrown out the window. Nah, you spoiled it for yourself, bro. Yeah, dude, back when this game came out, I watched a playthrough of it. Watched so many playthroughs of, like, all the games I've already played, man. It's like the only game I don't think I ever played without watching a playthrough of was probably, like... I don't even fucking know, man. Shit. I'd have to look at my Steam library real fast. It'd probably be like Call of Cthulhu, Callisto Protocol. The Forest. Oh. And I think that's probably it. I think the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, yeah, and then Stray. Just like all my other ones I have in my library, I've watched playthroughs of many times. Natsuki can get football kicked. Dude, she can get fucking punted, man. The only thing good about her is that she makes delicious sweet treats for all the other ladies. And me, of course. But I'm on a strict diet of nothing but protein and low fats and carbs, so... If they're not protein cookies, guess what? She's getting fucking stone cold stunnered right there on the spot. Let's see if we can get Yuri. The misery of my climax filled me with melancholy ambient. But I was lucky to get pleasure from this passion. But I'm now miserable. Son of a bitch. Hope, Heartbeat, Candy, Sensation, Crimson, Kiss, Disaster, Sunset, Vertigo, Frightening. Vertigo is frightening unless I kiss someone on their sweet little forehead before the disaster strikes of watching the sunset, but hoping my heart can continue to beat. Sensation. Fucking nailed. So you know what, we need to take a stab at things, huh? Yeah, I know what we need to do. We need to take away all sharp objects within a 30-meter radius of Yuri. That's my girl. I can't just leave her like that. Philosophy, pain, party, excitement, lust, unrequited, anxiety, blanket, comfort, skirt. Oh, and I guess the Dead Space remake is another one I played on stream but didn't watch a playthrough of. I was actively playing that game, like, and avoided spoilers for. I was so ecstatic at the remake and how faithful it was. I gave it a 9 out of 10. Dead Space is good, dude. Let me tell you. We gotta tie a knot and get it over with, dude. Sally, though, Sayori roped us into this. Yeah, she did, dude. She's just the typical childhood best friend that just got in the way of my one true love, purple-haired women who make me go feral. I played and beat the original, yeah. I played the original 2 back in October, for Scary Month, and then when I heard about the remake that was coming out, like, during that month, I was like, holy shit, dude. I was so fucking pumped, man. I was like, let's fucking go. We're gonna get new Dead Space in 2023. Especially after Callisto Protocol was like a 7 at best. It was kind of a letdown, but Yeah, but yeah, I've played through. I played the DSR once on stream, second off camera, for just for the new suit, just to see how it looked, and then I played Impossible mode on stream and beat it within like 3 streams, I think. These edgy jokes, dude, stop it with the edgy jokes. My God, these edgy jokes are they're too good for me. Okay, they're too powerful. They're so edgy. You could cut yourself with them. Stop, dude. Handle with care, please. Put it in bubble wrap. Wrap it around tightly. Then put some more bubble wrap around it. Then in some paper around it and put it in a box. Philosophy, pain, party, excitement, lust, unrequited, anxiety, blanket, comfort, skirt. I think Yuri's into philosophy. Oh yeah, there we go. What? You'll beat it out of me? Dude, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Sorry, that's a JoJo's reference. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Dirty little stinky head. Breathe, cute, spinning, pout, rain cloud, amazing holiday, uncanny heart, friends. Breathe your life into me. Only from her, exactly. Only from her. You said it. You said it, Jabals. Only from her can I ever let someone beat the shit out of me. Maybe Monica and Yuri. Sayori and Natsuki don't have it in themselves. Rain cloud, amazing holiday, uncanny heart, friends. Breathe, cute, spinning, pout. Yuri feels like she loves rain clouds. I hate you, Sayori. Go fucking play in traffic. My friend? Oh, sure, I guess. My green little friend. Playground alone, flee, precious, disoriented, aura, puppy, vacation fear. Yuri seems disoriented. Yay! Look at her go. Cheery, imagination, dazzle, disarray, wrath, suicide, nightgown, doki, doki. The parfait made me giggle in my nightgown. It made my heart go doki doki because that's diabetes and all that sugar is giving me a rush, so I had to cheer. My imagination went wild with disarray, but also dazzling wrath. Suicide. Yeah, fucking keep pulling it. These sentences are giving me more power than I'll ever know. Flower, forgive, hair, fireworks, empty, secretive, childhood, pure, agonizing whirlwind. My childhood... Just go with secretive. I can't make a sentence out of some of these. Together, we booped at the ocean very clumsily, but it was an unrestrained sparkle that left a melody in my memories during this great journey. So shiny. Going journey. Waterfall Rose, kawaii. Kawaii. Portrait, hop, email, nature, love, hurt. Dude, fucking send it, bro. Natsuki, don't ever jump again or else I'm gonna make you jump. Do jumping jacks on razor wire. Don't give me any of your words ever again. Universe, tears, hopeless twirl, fluffy broken bed, heaven sent. I'm thinking broken by Seether. No, it was not broken by Seether, son of a bitch. Cheeks, embrace, dream, adventure, cage, bunny, determination, inferno, skipping, extreme. I'm a bunny trapped in my cage, but I'm held in a man. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a bunny in a cage. Determination, inferno, skipping, extreme. What would be a Yuri line, you think? I'm thinking extreme or determination, because Yuri likes to do big words. Let's go with determination. Yeah, there we go. Music loud, vivacious, sugar. She also likes to use, like, not super long words, but, like, complex words that you have to say. Captive, meager, vanilla, nibble, sunny, contamination. Contamination, no breathing, don't give a frick. Got my arm bleeding. Vivacious. Oh, hell yeah, there we go. I also like how Monica is nowhere in here. It's just, like she's just completely out of, like, you don't have a choice to even try and choose Monica. Just kind of fucked up, dude. If I saw her as best girl from the moment I saw her. Eternity, anger, treasure, jumpy, poof, smile, play, bliss, horror, color. Jumpy bliss made me smile, and then I went poof to play, and the horror of the color of eternity. Dude, what color of eternity? What do you think eternity would be colored? I think it'd be black like space, like just pitch black. You think it'd be a color no one would know about yet? Something our eyes can't perceive just yet. Love the game on a programming level. It's the most intricate yet so well functioning code that I've ever seen in a long time. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, Chief. I have to agree. From like AAA games like Rockstar with like GTA Online, the coding, like the coding can get pretty wonky sometimes with how much DLC they've added over the past 10 years of that fucking game. So it's all spaghetti code. So if they change like one thing, like the whole thing could just break at any given fucking time. So it's like they have to be very careful about what they're cutting, nerfing, or whatever, and then like having to go in and replace this code or whatever. But yeah, this game is like, I was like, for one route with all the choices you have to do, not to mention all these words that come up every once in a while, for them to like then get these characters to jump, you know. Although I imagine it would probably be kind of easy to set this code up for just you know, if player chooses X, then X character, you know, will jump, and then Y will be, you know, and then Y is their character moving or jumping. That's just how I see it. That's like my basic knowledge of using math, of using numbers from algebra to describe what happens. So it's like the random range of, so you have like the certain words that go with each character, and then whichever word you choose makes them jump, and then they're all, you know, randomly placed, like randomly generated here on the page for 10 of them per page for 20 of them. So you have like 200 words. Then, you know, out of the 3, you got like 33. All you need to do is tell the code to look for a specific, yeah, exactly, for each character, yeah. Yeah, you just pair that. If it's picked, then play animation and add point to count. Yeah, like, dude, I'm like the best coder out there, dude. I'm so fucking smart, man. I'm not only am I all muscle, I'm all brains too. I'm the perfect package for the ladies. Maybe they just can't handle a true alpha sigma like me, you know? As Andrew Tate would say, I'm just so fucking alpha, man. Generally really simple. Yeah, I was like, that's like my basic knowledge of coding is just X goes into this, and if this plays, then Y happens. Depression, Tenacious D, Marshmello the rapper, the hip-hop artist, Infinite Chocolate. Yeah, I want some Infinite Chocolate. Dude, go to Golden Corral, Infinite Chocolate Fountain. Put anything you want under that. Fucking, you know, marshmallows, fudge brownies, cookies, chicken wing, macaroni, whatever. You're getting what you want out of Golden Corral with their Infinite Chocolate Fountains. Also, didn't they have a cheese fountain at one point? I feel like Golden Corral had a cheese fountain, and that's just like, it's like Icarus flying too close to the sun. Like, a chocolate fountain is like high tier up above. That's like an A tier product. A cheese fountain is like S tier. That's like that's like a triple S tier super sexy style combo from Devil May Cry. Like, that is how powerful a cheese fountain is. The problem is that you always got to keep it heated because cheese is like a little bit harder to melt because it doesn't just melt at like room temperature like chocolate does. The cheese will probably also get everywhere, probably like chocolate, but you'll also have like super large people just absolutely questioning their moral dilemmas. You'll question their health. They're questioning their health, saying, if I dip this chicken wing, this chicken strip, into this cheese fountain, am I gonna have a heart attack? Will I get diabetes 1, 2, and 3? And 3's not even 1. It's just 1, 2 added together to make the 3, and then they have to amputate the left foot. Will they get gout? I don't know. Like, the chocolate fountain, cheese fountain, it's just, it's too powerful for the normal man. For a normal human being to have that much power and to just dip whatever they want into something either super sweet or super just awful for your health to coagulate your blood. Like, I don't know. It's literally just like a Greek tragedy. It's a Greek tragedy. The fall of man as we know it. I got my one friend, and am I happy? Also, yeah, they did have a cheese fountain. Yeah, see, I knew it. Golden Corral, like, this is what they are. They're too powerful for their own good. They have to be stopped. Fine. Hit me with a. Natsuki likes sweet things, so let's talk with the sweet things. Let's go infinite. But in fact, doctors are saying that thyroid diabetes is actually just Alzheimer's. It's actually just Alzheimer's, which can lead to dementia. Crazy, huh? Dude. That's... There's no... In what universe are they the same? Like... Really? Like... My memory loss is just due to me not even having dementia or Alzheimer's, but it's just me having diabetes from how much shit I ate as a child and an adult? I would have never guessed. Shit, with how much I eat, like, I eat 5 meals a day for bodybuilding a little bit. Like, you know, it's not, like, super heavy like that, but that's so fucking funny. It makes sense, though, medically. Like, where do your brain cells go, though? Do they just... Do the brain cells get transferred into, like, subcutaneous fat cells, then? Or something? Like, do all your brain cells just go down your body, or do they just die? Because, like... Your body's just like, I can't move all this heavy weight. Please, for the love of God, lose some weight so that I can remember what I had to eat this morning and what's my first son's name. That's all I can really think about for that situation you just put me in. You just hit me with like a fucking thought bomb. Just exploded my mind. Type 3 is insulin resistant in the brain? Really? God damn, type 3's built kind of different, isn't it? If you can't even get rid of it with insulin, it's just kind of like, I'm here to stay, bitch. I'm here with you till you die. That's messed up, man. That's completely messed up. Lollipop, dark variants of tone socks, destiny, games, fickle, electricity, scars. Because our scars remind us that the past is real. Papa Roach. Tragedy, daydream, rainbow, wonderful, starscape, charm, silly, joy, whistle, vitality. Wonderful. Oh my god. Sayori. Can't get rid of diabetes, but you can take care of yourself to prevent yourself from getting there. Yeah, like... Exactly. That's why you should take it. That's why you should work out at least a little bit every week. Like every day, like get like 10-20 minutes in, you know, and it's like over the week you can have a good regimen in. But yeah, like that's one thing I never wanted to get as a child. Growing up, I was always kind of health conscious even as a child, so because I like sports and everything, so I was, you know, after I'd eat or something like that, I'd go on a walk on the treadmill at our house or just walk from my grandparents to my house. So yeah, because my grandparents don't live too far from my house, so that's what I would do. If you do have type 3, best you can do is keep taking care of yourself like you have type 1 or 2. Yeah, keep injecting that insulin and probably try and do some puzzles. I hear puzzles help with memory and something else that helps with memory. But yeah, definitely like puzzles. Puzzles and reading, I guess, maybe? Like reading books will help. But puzzles definitely will help you. And that's why my mom does both. She reads and does puzzles, and she's as smart as a whip. As sharp as a whip. Is that the saying? As sharp as a whip? Sharp as a knife? Insulin after 2 doesn't work, so you have to be extremely careful. Well, I don't know what to do for type 3 then, besides just, you know, laying in bed, waiting for the sweet release of death. I guess working out would probably help you with memory too. Working out, like just doing stuff for your body would probably help. Because it helps get your neurons and your synapses firing, be like, hey, like, we need to go repair this part of the body. We need to go repair this part of the body because he's working out. He or she is, you know, doing shit. And I guess eating good too, like eating a good diet. Mom as a nurse, she taught me a lot. Working out and eating good is key. Yeah, it's literally the key to just being like a normal human being and actually living long enough to see your children graduate from college and having grandchildren. It's yeah, it's just, you know, being somewhat healthy and active and eating good. It's like you have to eat good for like, I don't want to say a majority of the time, but probably like split it up half and half, you know, like at least that. And then try and have home cooked meals probably like 5 or 6 days out of the week, you know, for 1 or 2 meals. How am I feeling with Yuri? I'm feeling incongruent. Oh, look at that. Effulgent, Whisper, Fantasy, Mouse, Bouncy, Family, Desire, Strawberry, Time, Promise, Effulgent. Seeing Essence, Sweet Insight, Shame, Infallible, Bubbles, Incapable, Vivid, Shopping. Let's go with Infallible. Grief, Sadness, Unending Summer, Fester, Happiness, Massacre, Covet, Existence, Kitty! My gosh, Kitty! Kitty from Monsters, Inc. Dude, it's a Monday. It's a messed up day. It's just one of those days. Pop out for a bit. Glad I've met, dude. Glad I've met you. I appreciate you stopping by and giving me a follow. Thank you very much, dude. Take it easy. Have a great night. Have fun. That was Limp Bizkit, by the way. Benign Doggo. Oh, heck yeah. Playing the most traumatizing games. Dude, you freaking know it. You freaking know it, man. We're in here. Excited to watch? Oh, I'm excited that you're here. Happy to have you. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? No, Yuri's is... Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah! Can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great! Oh, look at her. She's so happy. So happy. I just want to fucking punch her right in the nose. Huh? Were you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of the school where we get to play and eat all the delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, isn't it Ina? Not Ina meant squid. Ina Nimbus? Hololive Nina. It's Hololive Ina. Question mark? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for today, okay? Natsuki and her dad jokes, dude. Not typical Natsuki, man. It's so dad of her. Such a silly little goober with her silly little dad jokes. So funny. Such a silly little girl. Fine. Also, I'm gonna try and do different voices for each character, but it'll probably all sound the same. But I'm gonna try and do it. I'll try and give like different types of accents. So Natsuki, since she's Sundere, I'm doing like a valley. Yuri, shy, so I do kind of a whisper. Monika's just like a normal, you know, council leader. And then Sayori's all like, woohoo, yeah, woohoo. The reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. You believe in me? Well, thank you. I appreciate that, because I believe in you. Because I need that, honestly, because I don't believe in myself fully. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Also, my guy's name is Chat Thundercock. Thank you. I'll be here all day. I'll be here all weekend. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Yoo-hoo. Childhood best friend, you're not getting the MC yet again. Ooh. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Yubi, thank you for the hydrate and posture check. I will do those things. Thank you. I needed that, actually. Sorry for assuming things. You know, I'm just so alpha, I just immediately know what's wrong with you, because, you know, we're best friends and all from childhood, so, you know. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I wordly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who was shuffling through some of the papers at her desk. Thundercock, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading in a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Thundercock. No judgments on the name. I called my character Big Chungus. Big Chungus. Big Chungus. Yeah, I was having a conversation with Jay with your balls earlier, and you're talking about instead of Chad Thundercock, it should be Chode Thundercock. He's small, but he's fast. But yeah, if you don't name your character something like silly or stupid in these dating sims, then you're playing these games all wrong, because it makes everything 10 times funnier when they say some normal stuff. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Thundercock. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she just never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? Me? Of all people? Her childhood best friend? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Thundercock. I'm on every lady's mind, okay? You see my Chadley aura? My Sigma... My alpha presence just radiating off me. You know, I can't handle it. I'm just too fucking sexy, okay? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, Sigma male, yeah, Sigma male, dude. You know, I shouldn't have to say it because Sigmas don't do that, because they just let the people around them acknowledge them, you know? You know, I'm kind of a Sigma Alpha cool beast gamer, you know? Just the total Chadley Chad, you know? As I stretch and pop my back. Menchaco Rabo? Oh, is that the Menchaco Rabo? What's up? How you doing, girl? Hope your Monday's been excellent. Hope your weekend was amazing. Saw you playing with Kuma last night in some Jackbox. It was fun. Was lurking a little bit. I probably shouldn't say too much, but she already talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? The Noxia Bath is it the me? The me? I'm glad to see you. The Menchaca Rabo. Me, oh my god, I just slammed that shit on my desk so hard. Let me actually give you a shout out real fast. See if this works at all.
It was like, wow, Rabo's up late. It's 12:38. Nope, it's 6:30 a.m. I mean here. And hi Desiree, by the way. Okay, so Blue. Oh god! I don't think I've ever been here and I got started. Oh god, I screamed. I'm so sorry.
No
sorry, family. I screamed. You're waiting for. Bro, what is that? I'm scared. Oh god, fun. I'm there.
Oh my god, there's a. Take one step into the coding and it's like, all right, at this certain area you're gonna get bombed, and it's like you were just that one step off, and it was just like, oh, all right, time to die. Oh, that was a good one. I like that. That was a good clip. You took the rest day from work. You're streaming, so I'm here. Well, I'm glad to have you here, Chaco. We're just playing some Doki Doki right now, having a blast. Talking about life and diabetes and Alzheimer's and comic books, and I don't know. That was in the first hour of the stream. We're down to play some Doki Doki right now, though. So yeah. So my character's name is Chad Thundercock, and I'm trying to swoon these ladies, but most importantly, I'm trying to swoon Yuri, because she is best girl. In my opinion, of course. So Yuri's best girl, Monica is second, Sayori is third, and then Natsuki can get thrown out the window. I don't like Sundari's very much. I got the W Riz. I got the Riz. She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like in an... Sorry, let me work on my vocals. Like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Yes way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Thundercock. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Question. Periods. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it. I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. My girl. Oh, Lord. Oh, Arthur. Arthur, my boy. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've already seen Yuri approach anyone or start... I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no idea but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and Hey, you want to learn how to speak, Nox? I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. Oh. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. I didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone? With my thoughts? Dude, you don't want to know what goes up on here in my dome piece, alright? Thoughts in here, if I'm alone with my thoughts, it's kind of scary. That's why I invented 3 other personalities to help me weigh in on the subjects at hand. Alright. How were you able to even tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. You also come up with other voices in your head? So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything, Baka. I didn't do anything creepy like that, Sussy Baka. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping it themselves. Like me included. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Let me... Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. It's quite romantic. I'm also Tim Allen, by the way. So, sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Yeah, she's my childhood best friend, and she's not getting the MC, okay? That never happens. And it's not starting here. Not now, not ever. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Thundercock? Yes, my dear, sweet, beloved Yuri? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. Doing some of that Jedi insightful wisdom on me, are you? Okay, I see. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayuri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well... I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Yeah, but not as much as you do. As soon as I saw you first time, I'm gonna give you a big old kiss on your forehead. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends. That's all. Huh? Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes, and I look deeply into her beautiful purple amethyst eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. So, sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person. Have you feel that way about her? Aww. Yuri, you've given me too much credit. You're giving it to me. It's too much. I can't take all this credit for myself. I'm a pretty simple guy. Yeah, I'm just the normal MC. I like video games, manga, and not talking to women. Because they scare me. I'm too much of a bitch to acknowledge when they acknowledge me and praise me. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Hey. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. It is what it is. So true, Chaco, so true. 3 dots. Oh, it's Monica. Hi, Monica. Thanks for being a total horrible third wheel in this with me and Yuri. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica. She smiles at me. I get scared. I got a chill running up my back. I can't tell if it was from the sushi I ate earlier or if it's because Monica has a cold stare going deep into my soul. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who are we gonna read first? Let's start with, Meeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Meeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Catch a Yuri by her toe. If she hollers, let her go. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are... Monica. Fuck! I had my eyes closed. I picked the worst girl. 3 dots? Oh, man. This is seriously a step backwards. I liked your last 2 way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Got the worst one. You get the worst one over with? You got it, man. Thanks for following, by the way. Benign Doggo. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to my gym. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you get all the gains that you hope to accomplish. But for now, we'll get Worst Girl out of the way. And hopefully I don't have to give her a fucking tombstone like the Undertaker. As long as you're just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Much gains, very well. Wow. Okay, Natsuki. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No. Gross. It's not like I care, Aka. It's just the one of us is this club. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's... It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Yeah? Natsuki elbows connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just... joking. Pink-haired... bitch. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. I'd wipe that shit-eating grin off your face. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. Dude, you have rock-hard abs. It hurt her elbow. Don't... You're just letting it seem like you hurt her, okay? To make her feel good. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Nah, dude. Fuck Natsuki. Dude, tell her to fuck off. Tell her to shove it. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Oh, great. Ah. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you'll daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I will not be kissing you, Sayori. This is not... I will not kiss you anywhere. On your face, on your body, anywhere. I will literally punch you in the face. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, Your own beach, your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again. The last one didn't even rhyme. Fucking suck. Yeah. Have you played this game before? I actually have not. It's my first playthrough, but I have watched playthroughs. So you're not gonna spoil me on anything. I'm just doing it right now just because I couldn't think of another game to stream like 3 weeks ago, so I was just like, fuck it, we'll pop in Doki Doki since I have it downloaded. But yeah, I know everything that's already going on. All the characters, yeah. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Yeah, except for when it's cloudy and stormy and there's a tsunami coming. You weren't prepared for it. And that's pretty fucked up, you know. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah. Well, because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we were kind of heard the same thing. Dankman Child, thank you for the follow. Glad to have you in my gym. Welcome to the gym. Hope you're having a great time. Hope your day's been good. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Ugh. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I did it all for the noogie? You did it all for the nookie, so you can go and take that cookie and stick it up your yeah? I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. I hate you so much, Natsuki. Let's get a palate cleanser. Let's get Sayori in the beat here. Sayori was on deck. Oh my god, it did it again. My alerts are so messed up right now. I need to figure out what's wrong. I remember when me and my friends played this on my Xbox and my friend voiced Natsuki like Inosuke. I mean, they're both kind of wild childs, aren't they? Except I don't think Inosuke would like sweet treats as much as Natsuki, but he'd probably dig into a couple or two. See, I watched the sub of Demon Slayer. Like, I'm a sub boy now. I used to be a dub boy back when I first started anime, but I gotta do subs now, man. And I love Inosuke's sub. He just sounds like a gremlin, and I love it. I love little gremlins. It's my favorite character. I actually cosplay him every year for Halloween. Because he's like super easy to cosplay as. He just gets 2 swords and some pants and some fur sandals and a mask, dude. A boar mask. My favorite dude. I love Inosuke. Voicing the main person, my friend was voicing the 4 girls, and my other was the narrator, also awesome. There are a few that I watch dub now. That dude Inosuke's voice is so fucking great in the sub. He's a little goblin. Exactly. He's gremlin. He's heavy gremlin energy. Heavy gremlin goblin energy. I love him. Like, you can't do it. Like, he's a good voice actor. He's done so many other voices too. I think he does oh, what is he? I think he's also here's the explosion kid from My Hero. It's I think he's Bakugo and yeah, I think he's Bakugo in MHA. I think. Maybe? Yeah, but yeah, he does a lot of voices for like he does voices for like isekais. Like a lot of isekais I've noticed his voices in. You would totally cosplay him as if you had the body. And you would too, Dinkman, dude. I don't have like his build is more just skinny and showing abs. My build is more like fucking kind of powerlifter-y, sort of like. But yeah, I mean, if you see some of the cosplay, some of the dudes go for him, it's like, okay, this guy's on roids, that guy's on roids, that guy's probably natural because he's skinny and his abs are showing. That guy's definitely on roids. That guy's on fucking TRT and Trenbolone. Yeah, but Giga Chatty Nosuke, I mean, I have a couple pictures. I have some of this past October's on my phone that I can probably show on Twitter or something. But yeah, yeah, definitely, like, that's my end goal is to look like Goku eventually, to be like a Saiyan. Sans body, that's my goal. But yeah, definitely, I love, I don't know, I just feel like such an absolute tool bag, like, for having cosplays or just costumes like that, because this past October, I actually went as Dante to my gym. Because I dress up every day I go to the gym for October, like near is like the last week of October when Halloween is that I dress up every time I go there differently, in different costumes. Dante. Sheesh. Yeah, yeah, I had a Dante's jacket from Devil May Cry 3. I had his jacket, his pants, and I had stole some of my dad's old work boots that he doesn't use anymore. Ah, yes, one of the Sons of Sparta. The Sons of Sparta. Not to mention the soundtracks are absolute fucking bangers. What else? I dress up as battle damaged Goku like every year. That's been like a mainstay that I do. Ever since I went to go watch Broly in theaters back in 2019 when that came out, like I've literally had like I went to it's like I threw away the top part of the costume. I just kept the pants for Goku and the little shoe coverings or whatever that are made out of like fabric that you just strap under your shoes. So that they just look like Goku shoes. And I just went to like Walmart and got like a Fruit of the Looms like navy blue shirt and just cut like some of the sleeves off and then just tore holes in them with scissors and cut it up. Same with the pants too. I don't do any of the hair though. I think that's a bit too weird. I did wear a wig for Dante though, because that's Dante's main thing is having white hair, and Saiyans have black hair. I have dark brown hair, so I was just like, I'll just fucking keep it as, you know, a Saiyan, and then for Dante's, I'll put a wig on it. And let me tell you, that was probably the most I've probably ever sweated in the gym in probably the past year or two. That was so fucking sweaty. I was dying in that wig. I had to take it off halfway through my workout. I was like, I can't fucking do this, man. Burning up. The Virgil theme? No, dude, it would not be the Virgil theme. It would probably be Cerberus. It would probably be the Cerberus song, but it'd have to be covered by Little V, because Little V does covers for video game songs, and he does amazing ones for Devil May Cry. Actually, I think I might have that video of me doing 525 on my computer. Maybe. Probably not. Uncaptured. Wigs get so out. Yeah, dude, the wigs fucking killed me. Oh, I do. Maybe? Yeah. Here. Alright, let me get this real fast. Let me add in this real fast. Yeah, Brents. Where is it? So this is me. I did. Yeah. That was me last October on deadlift and a Dante. Like I do silly little shit like that just to do stuff. You know, just to make everybody laugh and go hee hee, you know, because it's, you know, it's October, you know, have a little fun. Who knew that good Dante had a good deadlift? Dude, Dante has a good deadlift because he can literally pick up a motorcycle and crush a demon with it. He can do whatever he wants. He's got the gains of a god because he's the son of Sparta. Like, like, dude, oh my god. Like, some people will hate on overpowered characters like that, and then because I saw a meme like that last night with It was about, oh, it was Kratos and Dante. It was like, Kratos is like, Kratos, violence for the sake of violence is bad. You can't do that. And then it's like, Dante, it's like, hey, nephew, you want to see me crush a demon with a motorcycle with an overhand chop? Dante's Dante, and we like Dante because Dante, and that's what makes Dante, Dante. It's what, exactly, it's his charisma. It's his little baby charisma. He just, you know, flashes that smile and that wink and says jackpot. His hit line from the Devil May Cry series, jackpot. And also, I should have been the one to fill your dark heart with light. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light! Yeah, that shit-ass line from the first game, yeah. But that's what makes Dante's just a funny, goofy character. He's like Deadpool of, you know, of the Devil May... I don't know. He's like Deadpool except cooler. He's not as cringe, and I'm pretty sure that it's not like band kid humor anymore, because they actually... Dante's an actual Chad, while Deadpool is like trying to be a Chad, but he can't be because of all his fanboys that just are so cringe. In my opinion, at least. Still like Deadpool, though. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I already tell you didn't like it. Oh, come on, I can tell you all you did. I can already tell you don't like it. Oh my god, I can't read. Reading's not my strong suit. Oh my god, I actually cannot talk. I am wordless. I am speechless. I am bobulated. I'm confuzzled. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. How'd you know? How'd you know? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well... of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Thundercock. Oh god, I'll never... It's so unexpected when they say my name. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No. Nothing. Don't avert your eyes. I can tell when something's wrong because you averted your eyes, you lying little silly goober. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I'm your childhood best friend after all, so just tell me anything you want, okay? I'm your childhood best friend. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. I mean, it's not really playing, we're kind of just reading poems, but yeah. Yay! Gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. But Monica, I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. She didn't even get to read her poem. Sayori didn't share her poem. Go with Yuri. We'll go best girl. Thundercock. Your writing has also improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. Can you? Can you feel my overwhelming presence? My aura? My Chad aura? My key? My power level? I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. Can you feel my Giga Chad aura, Yuri? Can you? Can you feel my presence? You feel me now? Do you see me now? This never did come to me naturally. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. Oh, that's how you get them right there, baby. I'm rubbing my hands together right now like Mr. Weathers. Or that old guy from The Simpsons. What's his name? Ooh, yeah. Yuri, wanna watch me kill a demon with a motorcycle? Dude, Yuri, you wanna go home and watch me play Devil May Cry 5? I can hit all the combos on every character. Mr. Burns, yes. Yes, excellent. It's all coming together. Smithers. Smithers, write me a game plan for how to obtain Yuri as my girlfriend in Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, sir. I want, sir. Excellent, thank you. You're really the example I was chasing after. That's so? Hee woo woo. Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got a chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Yeah, kind of like how I haven't shared, my passion for gaming with anybody else. So let's go over to my house and we can play, Tekken. Let's go home and play some Tekken. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Thundercock. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But boop, 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 boop. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. Those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Who would make fun of your body type? Let me tell you, girl, they got some whack-ass customs in Japan or wherever we're living here, okay, girl? Ain't nobody in the West gonna be complaining about your body type, girl, let me tell you. You are A tier at least. S tier if you were a mom. Let's get married. And they don't hate me for the fact that I'm acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Thundercock. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. All I can do to them is being right. But it wasn't until now I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Thundercock. I speak too slowly, second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare, and I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. See. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I could make friends. I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? You put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. There you go, let's go. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Growls. It grows. Closer. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. Steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. Doki Doki. Doki Doki. He does a wall slam, whatever that's called in Japan. He does a wall slam. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in the rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before, giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Whoa, that was beautiful. I almost teared up from that a little bit. I got a little tear out of me on that one. Get back in there, tear! Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. I wipe a tear from my eye. I blow my nose on her poem by accident, thinking it was a Kleenex. There's snot everywhere. Yuri gonna make me have feelings? Dude, she's already got me in the feelings, man. Not really. It's just a game. I don't cry much at games ever since Gears of War 3, you know? That was where real men cried. I turned from 13, I turned into a man on that day. I saw my boy Dom. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. That lying bitch Natsuki. Meaning I'm probably the only one she shows this to. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. I hope we can keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Oh, look at the little smile. Look at it. Look at it. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can... The poem is... She's fidgeting. Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. I mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. I'll frame it. I'll put it in my room. I'll put it on my fridge when I get home with a magnet. Go, Mom, look, the girl I'm crushing on, look, she wrote me a poem. It means a lot to her. She gave it to me. Isn't that sweet, Mom? Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Ooh. Let's go. We're in, boys. We're in. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm sure we will, you know. You know. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. All that's left. Second best girl. Hi, Thundercock. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, I was thinking about, you know, cosplaying Dante and slamming a demon over the head with my motorcycle, you know. That's about it. That's all I could come up with, though. Or maybe deadlifting as Dante, or maybe Goku, or maybe Inosuke. I don't know. I could show out some workouts, you know, in one of my costumes. Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Dude, they can also watch me play MK with my little controller that I have for it, you know, the little, like an actual game controller from like the old school arcades with the little knobs and the 4 buttons. They can watch me do that. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Thundercock. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you looking at me? I'm the club president. I love you. I love you. I love you. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. Still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. As one weeb to another, it's hard to socialize with others. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, alright. Yeah. Alright, alright, alright. I get you. She's now turned into, instead of Monica, she's now Monica McConaughey. Monica McConaughey. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really bad for her. Like, really bad. Like, life-threatening bad. Like, super, super life-threatening bad. Super, super duper, like, world-ending crisis for her bad. The books aren't a total escape from reality. Just a bandage. Say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Good Lord, Monica. What kind of animal do you take me for? Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, can we just go back to that real fast? You kind of just skipped over that one a little bit. Kind of just, yeah, no, it should be fine. Just, you know, be kinder and everything, but make sure you don't, you know, be mean to her. She might actually just start hurting herself, like, you know, okay, can we go back to that real fast? I'll share my poem with you now, all right? Yeah, okay, I guess, all right. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells you of a lady who wanders earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, sky, victim of the currents. Oh, pardon me, I just burped a little. Currents of the belch, of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star, glimmering in the twilight sky. All that remains, also great band, if you ever want to lift to something. Till one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Honestly, it's kind of like a metalcore song if you think about it. Maybe emo core, a little emo core back in the late 2000s. Some early metalcore, but definitely that's definitely post-hardcore emo core. I feel that. A little edgy. I like it. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my idea, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. Yeah, I kind of don't put much into thought into thinking, because I'm a streamer, you know? I just say shit that comes out of my mouth and I don't think about it, and then, you know, next thing you know, I'm canceled 2 weeks later because of some stupid shit. But that's the way life works. That's life. Frank Sinatra. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? I mean, Natsuki writes about, I mean, she loves sweet things, so she could write about sweet things. I guess, yeah. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Is that foreshadowing? Is that a bit of foreshadowing I sense there? I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, I almost spoiled the game, so here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yippee. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid if it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Wow. So, words of wisdom right there. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't you start figuring out... Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Big ol' sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's off balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did you run off to anyway? Thought you just went to pee. Turns out it was a Doki. Disgusting number 2. She's been in there for 30 minutes. Must be constipation or diarrhea. I hate it. Natty, please, show some decency. Oh, come on, we all do it. We all take fat, gnarly shit. She wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Probably to go shit. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, I hate you. I'm gonna throw you out this fucking window. She's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation. What did she say? Answer me! She's my childhood best friend! Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right! Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Oh, Rage Comics. We are so fucking back, boys. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Can't think of anything. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's padding too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder than you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I'm kind of more into the Gothic horror literature side now, like Edgar Allan Poe. I want skulls, black candles, crows, red tablecloths, fake blood. I want it all. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! He'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Thundercock. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. It would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. You're into some spooky shit, I love it. Dude. That last poem we got with her when she was talking about, you know, the darkness and then a light flickering on and off, and then some Giga Chad, me probably, you know, she's writing about, you know, and came up and held out his hand and the light stopped flickering. Dude. I'm that guy. I'm that guy, pal. Trust me, I am that guy. I'm that guy, pal. Trust me, I am that guy. I'm that man. I'm the dude all your mom's worried about. I'm the handsome boy. I'm a stone cold killer. You mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Thundercock may not like to be around if only you make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Thundercock to... What are you saying? will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? No, you just follow the instructions and then you put two, if you're making cupcakes, you can go 2 pans at a time, or maybe even 4 if you really are, you know, it may be a little undercooked, but you can probably put 4 pans in there of the muffin pans that hold like 10 a piece, like 10, 12 a piece. You just slide those in there and fill up with the instructions. Like, come on, it's not that hard to bake, and then you just frost them. Like, unless you want to do cute designs, then yeah, it's meticulous, but if you're just putting, you know, frosting on the cupcake, it's going to be like a 10, 20-minute deal with just frosting the cupcakes on top. So you're going to have like, it's going to take like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 hours, but, you know, if you're just being a little bitch about it, then, you know, I'm not going to want to be there for 2 to 3 hours listening to you complain. I'd rather go with the soft-spoken, gentle Yuri, who knows how to set an atmosphere of spookiness. My goth GF, my purple-haired goth GF. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Thundercock to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. The game doesn't give me a choice. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Thundercock, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Oh. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, I can actually say Ori. I like how it's the 3 dots at the end instead of just 1. But of course, I'm gonna go with... Going Yuri route, baby. All the way, baby, all the way. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Thundercock. Yeah. That's my waifu. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking all to yourself? You little child? You little baby? Huh? Little piss baby? Huh? Gonna cry? Huh? Gonna seethe? Gonna maul? Gonna cope? Huh? Gonna piss your pants? Huh? Gonna poop? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it. A little bit. Do you feel the same way, Thundercock? Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Little pouty. Little pouty. Don't cry. Little Natsuki. Thank you for the hydrate, doggo. I will do that. Actually need that. And the posture check. Thank you. Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Thundercock picked me. Also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. Kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. You're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her zone of comfort. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. As Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. Kinda appreciated it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcake's going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah! Now we're all on the same page. Yeah, friendship, teamwork. Yeah, literature club. Yeah, books. Yeah, cupcakes. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Yippee! Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any of contacting you. I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. And can you give me your Snapchat, your Facebook, your Twitter handle maybe? Maybe even maybe even your phone number? Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. You know. Did I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best. Yes. Alright, well, I'm gonna give you my LinkedIn, so, have fun with that. My number's on my LinkedIn. Alright, then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. God. Oh god, I gotta clean up. I gotta wash the carpets. I gotta brush the wood floors. I gotta wash my sheets, my pillowcase, my pillows. Gotta hide all my powerlifting magazines, all my bodybuilding magazines, so she doesn't think I'm obsessed with bodybuilding or something. I've gotta hide my protein shakes. Gotta hide my protein snacks. Oh no, I gotta eat all my food before she comes over. That way there's nothing there. That way I won't. Oh my god. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you out. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful. It's somewhere. Oh my goodness, hold on. Oh, big yawny. Hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not clearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Thundercock. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! No! Hold up right there, missus. I gotta tell you something right now. You don't actually think that, do you? Well, I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Yuri, I love you. You are my woman. You are my lady. You are the woman I see every night in my dreams, and I whisper sweet soft nothings to you, my pillowcase. That I pretend is you. I love you very much. I mean, what? It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Yuri! I want to help you, Yuri! But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri is overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. Yuri, I swear to God. Yuri, I swear to God, Yuri, you are the most precious thing to me right now. I would never do anything to hurt you ever. I want to be with you. I want to hold you. I want to help you set the atmosphere for this festival. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Hi. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna come to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. I start having a panic attack. I feel like my heart's about to beat out of my chest. It goes Doki, 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 Doki. Oh, breathing's hard. I can't believe it. My head is spinning. I feel nauseated. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. I can't believe it. A woman coming over to my house. Oh man, this is so exciting, so stimulating. I can't believe it. I gotta record this. I gotta mark this down in my diary. Right down in my journal. March 20th, 2023. A woman comes over to my house. It's already Sunday. Sunday fun day. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and is also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. Yeah, occasionally, you know. It's only been a couple days, you know. I just say, hey, what's up? You know, how was your day? She says, this is what happened this day. I say, cool, this is how my day went, and then that's it. And she leaves me on red for, you know, the next day. And I start the message again. I start the chain. No, super cool like that. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning about her. That day, Natsuki got nuked. Oh no. Oh no. Also, why do I still have sad eyes on? Oh no. I didn't realize I had sad eyes on this whole time. Dude, Natsuki got fucking burnt to a crisp. Ground zero of Nagasaki and Hiroshima, man. She was fucking vaporized into the fucking earth. Nothing but a shadow remains. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Doing what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Not even the shadow got evaporated with it. Fucking... Yeah, she got absolutely eviscerated. Can I have this, like, here? live Natsuki reaction right here. After the MC tells Natsuki to fuck off. Oh my god. I looked it up, man, and it just immediately reminded me of the meme. This is a certified Natsuki reaction. Death. Hey, she'd like go visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Shiori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. The house is quiet. Shiori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Shiori? Hi, Thundercock. Aw, what a cute little room. Oh, it's an angry bird and a cow, Moo Moo. Love little Moo Moo. I sit down in her room. Shiori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Shiori's room is as messy as it always is. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and the wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sarah had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Yuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. My childhood best friend, after all. I love you, as a sibling. I'm a best friend. My childhood best friend. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Thundercock. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. Life slug reaction. Thank you for the life slug reaction. You wouldn't have been worried about me all the time. At all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Oh my god. Are you bipolar? Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. I hug her. I give her a nice warming embrace, because that's what best friends do. Childhood best friends. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Till I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sierra gives me an empty smile. Really put me in a trap, Thundercock. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Thundercock? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me this entire time that I've known her? She really wants so badly for me to just not think about her? That's Yuri's secret and emo in disguise. She listens to emo music all day, and that's why she's always late. You're always listening to My Chemical Romance and Famous Last Words and other post-hardcore songs and bands. Snap out of it, Yuri. There's other music. There's other good music besides emo core and early Asking Alexandria and A Day to Remember. There's good music out there. Listen to some jazz. Listen to some pop punk. There's more. There's more to those genres. Sayori is a mood. That's how I be on my days, like on a day I don't go to the gym. This is how I be feeling, and then when I go to the gym, I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking alpha. I'm a fucking stud. Hell yeah, dude. Jimi Hendrix, dude. Jimi Hendrix, one of the greatest guitar players, if not the greatest guitar player of all fucking time, next to Dimebag Darrell. Jimi Hendrix single-handedly revolutionized the way rock was played. God bless Hendrix, even though I don't know a whole lot about him, but I know he was a pioneer. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much right now, brother. Top 5 guitarists? I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know any guitarist names. I all I know is bands. Top 5 guitarists that I like. I don't know any guitarists. Tell you like bands that I really like right now. Okay, Fred, and Fred. Good to know. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, Fred, and then you know Fred Durst, and Fred Durst, and Fred Durst and his hit band Biscuit. Jim Hendrix and fucking Santana. Ah, yeah, Santana. Good one. Look, I can. Let me go to my iTunes real fast, and I can Fred Durst the band. Yeah, this one's for all you Limp Bizkits out there. And when Fred Durst said it's biscuiting time, and then everybody went limp. That was fucking insane, dude. Let me see here. I'd probably say Asking Alexandria is a classic. Any Gent, like after the Burial, Gent is the shit. I love Gent. Meshuggah is up there. Alpha Wolf. Oh my fucking god, I love Alpha Wolf. Alpha Wolf's the shit, dude. Yeah, I definitely put After the Burial's guitarist up there, one of their guitarists up there from their 2019 album. Okay, let's just be honest here. Polyphia is built different. Like, Polyphia is legit just fucking different. Like, they have no fucking chill. Can we agree on that? Polyphia will literally just play, like, the most outrageous fucking song on a beat you've ever heard, and they'll be like, yeah, I could just play that. It's like, dude, you just, like, shredded, like, your whole guitar. Like, your hands were moving so fast, the camera couldn't keep up, and you were sliding it. Like, you were sliding up and down your guitar with the fingers while, like, strumming. Like, dude, you're strumming, shredding, and doing a solo, and then, like, hitting Gent at the same time. It's insane. Maybe Disturbed? I don't know. Nothing really, like, screams out to me, like... Yeah, I'd... Bullet for My Valentine, that's a classic. Probably All That Remains guitarist. You can tell I love metal. Yeah. Some stuff like that. Then Gordon Ramsay said it's cooking time and cooked everyone. He fucking flamed their ass, dude. He said, you fucking donut. Called everyone an idiot sandwich and a donut, and they all got flamboyed to hell on Chopped. That's a... Getting back into 8th. Eventually, see, I was too young for Avenged Sevenfold, and the same goes for like All That Remains and Bullet from My Valentine and Kill Switch. But I went back and I've listened to those three. I'm like, yeah, I can pick out some songs from them, but I've just never really been into Avenged Sevenfold for some reason. I don't know why. It's definitely weird, but I probably have to suck it up eventually, and probably will have to get into it, like get into them, just start listening just to see how they are. But yeah, I think it was like ever since they did like a zombie song, I like listened to their zombie song and I was just like, yeah, this band fucking sucks. Get them out of here. I don't want to listen to them ever again. I think that's why probably. I have some sort of deep hatred for them from the fucking Black Ops campaign or Zombies map. Five Finger Death Punch is alright too, I guess. Well, you know, it's quote unquote dad rock now, you know, like Avenged Sevenfold and Five Finger, you know, all that shit. It's all COD's fault. It's not. It's just, you know, I was like 13 or 14 when that map came out with the producers or whatever, so. Whereas, like, they were making a movie like Danny Trejo and, like, 3 other people. It was that one. Yeah, call it dad rock, butt rock. I don't know, dude. All I know is I like Volumes, I like some Meshuggah, but I really love After the Burial. Like, I love Gent. Like, I like it when the cars go you know? But they got that low beat and the low bass. That's the shit. Cosita! Hello, Cosita. Thank you for redeeming first. How you doing, big man? How am I first? Dude, because no one redeems first ever. It hurts my feelings. Not. I see how it turned to dad rock after HTTK. How aren't you? Dude, how aren't you? How not are you? Hello. Hello, Cosita. Nice to have you here, brother. Glad to hear you. Glad to see you. The moment someone can play the original Zombies theme in front of me on piano, I immediately appreciate it. Yeah, no, the Zombies theme goes fucking hard, man. I'm doing Gucci, thank you. I'm glad to hear that, Cosita. Meanwhile, I'm more of a Calvin Klein type of guy, you know. I'm doing Calvin Klein things. I'm feeling Calvin Klein today. Why am I first? Why aren't you? Does. I don't steal anybody. Like, just because I'm the streamer, I can't redeem first, because that's not fair to everybody else who comes in here. Okay? I'm gonna be honest. That's just not fair to me. Today we're just playing some Doki Doki Cosita. And we just learned that Sayori loves to listen to emo core and post-hardcore and loves to just get in a hole and have depression, you know. I remember when I was like that, but then I graduated from emo core and post-hardcore into actual metal and death metal, and now I just say fuck it, we ball every day. Listening to, you know, some shit like After the Burial, some Worm Shepherd, some Upon a Burning Body for that classic heavy metal, some Slipknot. Any Slipknot enjoyers and fan in the building? Some metalcore, definitely some Amir, definitely some Ocean's 8 Alaska. You can forget Ice 9 Kills. Some Asking Alexandria and some, you know, some Veil of Maya. Shit like that. That and the Halo 3 opening, I'm not even a dude, and it fucking gets me every time. Yeah, the Halo 3 opening, like, dude, when I tell, okay, this is how much of a fucking child and baby I am, is that I think it was just something in the era that it was, or just the way something happened to me. Like, when I streamed Halo 3 back in, like, November, and I got done with it, and then I had to go play ODST and Reach, and I was like, damn, I'm halfway through all my Halos now. And I was like, it's like at the end of Halo 3, I was like, all right, well, I'm fucking done with Halo 3, and then I just started crying. Like, I broke down. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I was like, why am I crying? I was like, holy shit, was the game just that good? And I was like, the game was that good, but it was like, I think it was literally just because I had so much fucking Like, just, I had so many good memories of Halo 3 with all the buddies and people I've met along the ways that I no longer talk to, and just that nostalgia trip just hit me like a brick, dude. I got punched in the face by Mike Tyson in his 20s. Fuck. Played all the Gears of Wars. Here's my ratings. Gears 1, awesome. Gears 2, awesome. Gears 3, spectacular, S tier. Gears 4, dog shit. Gears 5, dog shit. It ruins you? Dude, it fucking ruined me. It did, like... Then I went to play ODST and Reach, and I was like, yeah, this is the Halo I grew up with. These are the Halos that I love. In the best way, Gears 3, yes. What do you mean, yes? You cannot look me in the fucking eye and say Gears 3 was not the greatest campaign you've ever played in, like, the past decade. Got brain cancer playing Gears 4. I mean, okay, if I want to be 100% honest with you, I think Gears 4 was, like, okay, and then Gears 5 was, like, absolute trash. I hated the microtransactions for Gears 4. I wanted a goddamn Black Steel JD. I had to pay, like, $300 for that loot box. I got every other Black Steel character except him. And then I eventually got him, and guess what? I never fucking used him. Ever. I just wanted him. Jacked to tuberculosis and cholera at the same time, so I just up and died. I had to get fucking rezzed back to life. What, did you go down and have to be like, revive me, and then fucking Marcus Phoenix bursts through your room and picks you the fuck up? It's like, get back in the fight. Actually, no, it'd have to be Cole. Cole would be the only person who could ever fucking pick you up and be like, alright, I just got shot, but I'm ready to go back in, baby. Going to a friend's house and his dad making his homemade pizza while it's snowing outside, it gives you so much nostalgia. Yeah. Like, nostalgia is just one of those things that fucking hits you, man. Yeah. There's good nostalgia, bad nostalgia, and then there's just, you know, it's that good nostalgia that just really fucking tears you up inside. That you're just like, God, fuck, dude, like, what happened? I used to be so happy. Now I have to pay bills. Cole is the only one. Gears 3 means seal of approval, one verified badass game. I feel like that's like Halos 1, 2, and 3, is that the first games always build that foundation, you know? If it's a good enough game, it's gonna be a fucking good foundation, you know? It's gonna be sturdy. Then you're building the house on, you know, the first, you know, on that second game, you know? Gears 2 gives excellent world expansion, excellent fucking depth to character to each and every one of the characters that are in there. Not to say the first one wouldn't do that, but it was like you got really deep into it, and it made you really feel for characters, like, especially Ben. Like, Ben had something to prove, like, that, you know, he's the youngest, like, that's so fucking sad. And then, you know, Halo 2 had definitely the better world building. Missions could kind of drag on a little bit. There's like 22 missions in that fucking game. But for what it was, though, like, that's a lot of fucking playtime in the fucking, like, for a 2004 game, 22 missions of, like, just half chief, half arbiter, gives you great perspective on, like, a man, or I guess I should say a giant space lizard, coming to terms with that his religion is a false promise built on the lies of the prophets, of them just wanting to wipe out all of fucking humanity, not just humanity, but the entire galaxy of life. Like, it's a Halo ring, like, it will kill everything in the galaxy. It'll kill the flood, but you're dooming all of life. Like, it's not your decision for you know, 5 prophets or whatever, however many there were, that just snuff out trillions of lives like that. Fucking Texas. And then Gears 3. Gears 3 is that pinnacle of... Gears 3 and Halo 3 are character deaths. Like, it makes you sad. It makes you weep for those characters that you grew up and you knew. That you just see, you know, it could come out of nowhere. And then when that finally happens, you're just left with, like, that little hole inside that, you know, even though it's just a game, it's great storytelling, and you can never probably fill that hole up, ever, but, I mean, you can always go back and replay the older ones, and you get to play as the characters in multiplayer anyway. So, yeah, in Gears Judgment, this gave me a reason to shoot myself in the arms 5 times. It was trying so hard to Call of Duty, but failed. Yeah. Gears Judgment, it had some things for it, but it was not it, man. It was definitely not it. It was I definitely did not play the shit out of it like I did Gears 3, man. Yeah. Gears Judgment, it was for my favorite character, Baird. For my favorite character, Baird, you leave him with nothing but a stain on the legacy of Gears of War on that series. I actually hate the Coalition for that. That's my favorite character, and you just straight up like let his game get shit everywhere. Like, it was dog shit. It was so bad. I think my favorite part of Gears Judgment is that if you were hurt enough and you jumped off something, you would just die from fall damage. Like, dude, what the fuck? Oh my god. It was an inbred racist COD Gears game. It was racist? I didn't know it was racist. I guess Loomis is racist against the Locusts, but I mean, you know, they're Locusts. You know? Fucking grubs. Dude, the music playing in Doki Doki is matching this discussion. Dude, we're having a heart-to-heart right now about video games and the cultural impact they've had on our lives as a whole. That's rad, lol. Good, keep it that way. Yeah, we're trying to keep it that way. But yeah, definitely, like, yeah. When Dom pulled that kamikaze tag, that was just, I feel like that was the turn, because before the game came out, they were like, choose who dies. It was like, do you want Carmine to live or die? And I think that was the choice where they were like, all right, someone's gonna have to fucking die in this series, and I guess that had to be Dom. So it was Clayton for Dom, and I think people are kind of mixed about that one. But dude, I mean, Clayton would have been like, oh, well, that's a given, you know, it's the Carmine curse. But I think Dom's really fucking hit, and it made the game 10 out of 10. I feel like that was shocked when Clayton... Yeah, everyone... fucking the first time Clayton got shot in the head, you were like, holy shit, he just died. And then he's like, what the fuck? You just shot me. All I wanted was a pound of bacon. Yeah. Adam Phoenix turned into forbidden chocolate milk. He turned into Ash. He got turned into Natsuki right there at that decision. That's what Natsuki got turned into. She fucking got turned into Ash. Straight up eviscerated. Actually, he's one of my favorite multiplayer characters from Gears 3. There was something about the, I mean, games, like, COD definitely does it, but Gears of War has that, it has that charm for multiplayer because your character talks shit when they kill someone. That's the coolest fucking thing about that game, when you curb stomp someone, or you just body someone with a Nasher, like, point blank. It just turned into fucking Swiss cheese. Dude, Dizzy's the funniest dude. Okay, my top 3 character, I think my top 5. Top 5 funniest characters. Number 1, Hoffman. Hoffman is an underrated goat at calling people, like, just... He's a number 1 jokester. He may not seem like it in campaign, but when you're in multiplayer, he's the funniest motherfucker on the battlefield. Second is Dizzy. Dizzy, of course, because he's a cowboy, so he's actually insane. He's just a normal Texan. And 3 is a Baird, of course. Baird's a funny motherfucker. Like, he'll, like, you know, he's got that hit line lobotomized. Like, he yells it. Like, there's no going wrong with it, you know? Aaron Griffin, solid number 4, I think. I think Ice-T does it pretty well. He plays an asshole really well. And as Aaron Griffin, and that's like he's pretty funny when he gets his hands on, like, gets his hands on a Locust, he can be pretty funny. Number 3, ad. Number 3, Hawk. Number 5. What would I pick for number 5? I have to, let me look at the roster for Gears 3 characters. Gears 3 character roster. No. Let's see. Chase, Hoffman, Prescott, Dizzy, Anthony, Benjamin, Ty, Onyx, Commando Dom, Full Train, Baird. Oh. I would say, I guess for my My third one was Baird. That was my third one. And then my fourth one was Aaron Griffin by Ice-T, of course. Cole's pretty funny, so I can put him up there. But I think, Clayton Carmine. Clayton Carmine's can be pretty fucking funny. But I think I'd have to go with Adam Phoenix maybe for my fifth one, because that was like one of my main ones. Yeah, Adam Phoenix will use big words after he's killed someone. Like, he'll chainsaw a locust and he'll be like, "That was cathartic." And it's like, I don't even know what that means, but I agree. Gears 4 always played a zombie Dom because he's the closest to a Mexican. So true, so true. He goes, "Rrr." See, I always pick, for Gears 4 when I was playing online with my friends, it would always be Hoffman, Dizzy, like a Baird, like classic Baird, or it'd be like Cog Medic. I don't know why I liked it. I think it was just because he was all white. I like the all white armor for the medic. Like fuck it, dude. Like he's just a nobody. He's just a normal soldier. Like, there's just something so refreshing to just play as a normal gear and just go out there and body some people. But yeah, this is completely off subject of Doki Doki right now. Yeah, Gears holds a special place in my heart for just the mad shit talk you get to talk on both sides. Did she really want so badly for me to just think about her? Not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. As if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Thundercock. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Speaking of executions, they completely fucked up the executions in Gears 4 for the Nasher with the golf club swing. That was a classic. Instead, they fucking step on your knee and you get back up like on your knees and then they hit you in the head with it. Absolutely disgusting. They look at how they did my boy. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. And I discovered something else too. See you making friends and getting closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Also, one of the... Okay, this will be like the last Gears of War thing I say, but Gears of Judgment had some really cool skins for your characters. Like, not even gonna lie about that. I love some of the ways that you would look in like a team deathmatch. And also Alex Brand. Alex Brand is like a comic book character. She's a total certified badass woman. But she was only in that trash-ass game, which kind of sucks. I wish she was in like Gears 4 or 5 for multiplayer at least. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you, stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Thundercock. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. Just weak. Selfish. That's all I am. I'm going to accept this punishment. Because I deserve every last one. Not thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Thundercock. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thundercock. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Siri's arms remains at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Thundercock. Siri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I'll stone cold stunner your ass. I'll hit you with a 619. Don't know. Don't know. Gently, Siri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Thundercock. The time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Siri lets me go. I let her go as well. You guys know, I don't know if this is just the shadowing or if her hand's red. Maybe up here too. It might just be the shadowing, but up here kind of looks little sussy. Like she was trying to choke herself out, maybe. As she does so, I let her go as well. Foreshadowing. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Siri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No! Don't! Please, don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come? Oh my god, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Siri shakes her head. Sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest, damn it. I'm a man. And I don't know what feelings are. I gotta suppress them. Gotta open up a chest, put them deep down inside, and lock it. Never show it. Never let anybody in. It's okay. Don't worry too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Bang bang! Hit him with the finger guns. Bang bang. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over here too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Alright. Watching a traumatizing stream while playing Minecraft, the perfect balance. Dude, just wait until one of your dogs blows up, then you're gonna have double depression. Save. Gonna hit you with a little savey wavy, and we're gonna probably call it here for the night. Let me go ahead and come on back to my bedroom here. Are you sure you want to put, yeah, I just saved, so yes. Alright, that was, stretch here. That was Doki Literature Club for the night. Next week, I'll probably be playing maybe Friday. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. Next Monday, I'm gonna definitely, most likely be doing Katawa Shoujo, and maybe we'll try and stream it Saturday. Maybe next Saturday. I know that's a long time from now. That's like what, 10 days, something like 11-12 days. And Rabo, thank you so much for lurking and being here. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. I don't know, but we'll see if we can sneak it in Saturday if I have enough energy Saturday. One of my lift days. I probably should. I should stop being just a little baby and actually stream Saturdays too. at 4 streams instead of 3 a week. Since Destiny's actually like, I'm like almost done with Destiny leveling and everything, so probably sneak in. Gotta support the homies. Heck yeah, glad to have been here. I'm glad to have you here, Doggo. Thank you very much for coming here. I appreciate you stopping by and glad to meet you. Who the hell is online right now that we can fucking go kiss? What's Hex doing? Hex. Ray call. Let's go raid Hex. Hex is a good friend of mine. We're actually collabing Friday with Cursed Halo 3. So if that interests you, come back Friday. And Thursday, we are actually going to be collabing with Kai Guy and Cosita again. Cosita's still here. We're doing River City Girls too, where we play as cute little anime tomboy girls and we go about punching shit as River City Girls. So yeah, here's your raid. Here's the raid that we're gonna be going to, and here is the raid message for all the subs out there. And for all the non-subs, we're gonna hit them with a what would be a good one? Casita, thanks for the thank you for being here, Casita. I appreciate it. Now we're gonna go with a kiss you raid. No, we're gonna do a Doki kiss you raid with a heart. Oops. Yeah. Booyah, baby. Booyah, baby. So, yeah, that'll be stream for the night. Thank you all so much for the follows, and run by, sticking around, talking some video games, comic books, health, food. Here's my socials if you want to keep up. I have a Twitter that you can keep up with me daily. YouTube is for VODs, and TikTok is for funny edited videos I do. So with that, go say hi to Hex, and I will see you guys